What's up, guys? It's the Carp here, back with another episode of How to Win Titles, and today we have at least 4 games, potentially 5. It's going to be a long one, but there is a chance that we can win the Premier League title here against Leeds at home, and assuming we get past Man City in the Champions League, we'll have that final as well. Already won the Champions League once, so it's not necessarily that important, but I'm sure you guys want to see me win the Champions League with Everton as well. Last time it was with Bayern Munich, I think. Last time I won it. Don't know if I got there with Inter Milan. Don't actually remember. My memory's very bad. But this is kind of what the seasons look like so far. Went out to Tottenham in the FA Cup quarterfinals on penalties. Lost to Man City away, Leicester away, Liverpool at home, Man United away, and Man United at home, and then Tottenham away in the Carabao Cup. So only really lost against only top half teams specifically, but only really good teams. I mean, Leicester the worst in the league that have beat us, but Man United did the double over us, and they're actually in second place right now. We are 4 points ahead of them, but we have a game in hand. If we win this one, we will win the league. A draw will not quite get us there. This is what the player stats are looking like for the top goal scorers. Dybala up there with 25, Lukaku with 15, Suarez with 9, Iwobi, Torres with 9, and we've had a lot of really good players this season. I mean, Angel Gomez and Dybala with 14 assists each, Iwobi with 13 there. You can take a quick look at the stats. You guys can pause if you want to see any of those. Don't want to make this episode take that long, but yeah, it's been a very good season. We've been pretty dominant, and really, I mean, other than those 2 draws against Aston Villa and Watford, we probably would have won the league there. But let's see, did I have the lineup ready? I think I did. Whatever, assign that. Yeah, alright, so we've got Paulo Lopez in goal, Holgate at the right center back position, Branthwaite here actually making his club debut. He's been out on loan, he's got very good stats. Kempf at left center back, Benacer and Sanchez, both deep lying playmakers. That's fine because we've got Alenia in the attack mid position, and we've got Higgins on the right, Keane on the left, and then Dybala and Suarez up front. And this is actually a pretty weak team. We're missing Tomori, we're missing Iwobi, missing Ake, but he is jaded and needs a rest, so that's why he's not starting this one. We're missing Angel Gomez, Traore, Lukaku, but still a very strong team. Let's get into the game against Leeds, and let's see if we can win this title in style. Come on, let's get like a 5-0 here. Would be very, very difficult for us to bottle the league at this point. So all but guaranteed. But if we did somehow lose all 3 games, all 3 Premier League games we got left, then we would miss out on the title. But there we go, Liam Higgins with a goal just before halftime, and he's been very impressive. He's played, pretty much half his games as a sub, half as a starter. I've been very impressed with him so far. Ooh, and it's a red card for Sal there. Should really make things easy for us. Kind of disappointed it's only 1-0 so far. We're really ending the season here in pretty poor form. But let's give Higgins a rest now. Get Phillips in there. Come on, let's get a second. At least win this 2-0. I mean, they've got a red card. It's Leeds at home. I guess that there's a chance. I guess I'll get Gilavogi in there now. There's a chance that they are fighting relegation, so this is, a big game for them. But there we go. Moise Kean makes it 2-0, and that is the win secured, and that is the title. They finish with the red card, so really unfortunate for Leeds. They aren't 18th, and they are probably going to get relegated after that performance. But did we not win the title? I swear we just won the title. We are 7 points clear. Oh, Man City have a game in hand as well. Okay, so if Man City draw this, we will win the title. We could actually influence that. Okay, I brought in this guy, Maradona. Honestly, I only brought him in because his name was Maradona. He is Argentinian as well, other nationality there. But he's gotten pretty decent stats now, but he just gets injured and then comes back from injury and then gets injured again, and it just happens over and over. So, I mean, that Maradona's probably not going to reach what the actual Maradona did. I think that's safe to say. But anyways, we are giving City a tough time here. We could influence their next result just by playing them twice in the Champions League in this quick succession makes things really difficult for him. But let's see. Let's make Tomori ball playing. Let's get Iwobi in there. Iwobi normally is a starter instead of Keane. There's a recent injury. That's why Keane was in my saved lineup there. Okay, so this other striker position. Dybala, of course he's not going to be fit for this. I guess, is Suarez good to play? He is. Alright, let's start Suarez. Get him in that Trequartista role. Get Villalba on the bench there. Wait, Kempf in there for Guidevogi. And then, who's going to play at center mid? Alena's good to go. Perfect. And then Benacer can play alongside him. That works out nicely. It is going to be a little tough, this one. It's away. We won 2-1 at home, so they've got a good advantage on the away goals scored. But if we can score nice and early in this game, that would all but guarantee us a Champions League final with Everton. And there we go. It's Lukaku with the goal. Angel Gomez making it 2-0, and we are through to the Champions League final. I mean, they need 4 goals now at this point, given that we've got 2 away goals. It'd be, I mean, PSG Barcelona-esque, Barcelona Liverpool-esque if they came back now, but it's not going to happen. We don't bottle things like Barcelona. Torres can get out for Higgins. Can we get 3? Can we just embarrass Man City here? Let's give Alenia a rest as well. And then I'm actually going to get Branthwaite in there just to give him some Champions League experience. He is still young. Could improve him a little bit getting these minutes. Lukaku, it's 3-0, and it is an embarrassment. 3-0, 5-1 on aggregate to Man City away. And we are in the Champions League final with Everton. And I think, actually, did we win the Europa League last year? We did. So we won the Euro Cup 2, the Europa League 2, the season before. And then we won the Europa League. Then we won the European Super Cup. Then we won the Champions... Well, we're in the Champions League final this year. Imagine if we could win the Champions League. Get 3 in a row. And then qualify for the Club World Cup, which I think takes place next year. That could be massive. If I didn't already win the Club World Cup, I might stick around and try to win it with Everton, just because of how incredible that would be, winning those trophies in a row. Oh, and Man City just messed up, I think. Yep, they've drawn their game, so Everton have been crowned the Premier League Champions League. The Premier League champions, 96 goals scored, 34 conceded at this point. Probably going to break 100 goals here. I mean, it would have been nice to concede a little bit less, but we got Dybala up there. He's hopefully going to win top goal scorer. Hopefully he can get the top assister as well. That would be nice. And it's just been an incredible season. Let's see if I can start. Is everyone fit in the starting lineup? Holgate's slightly tired. Traore's good. Gomez is good. Diego Gonzalez is still injured on the bench. Lukaku's good. Dybala's good. Perfect. I'm going to get, again, Iwobi in there if he's fine. Yep, he's good to play. We'll get Keane on the bench for Calais. We'll get Branthwaite in on the bench. He might make his third appearance. I mean, that's not too bad. Kept a clean sheet in his first, his Premier League debut. And then managed to come on and keep a clean sheet against Man City in the Champions League. All right, let's get in the game. All right, Birmingham at home. Recently promoted Birmingham. I assume they were in the Championship at the start of the save, not quite sure, but Paulo Dybala adds 1 to his tally. It's his 26th league goal of the season. And that is 1-0. Only 1 shot on target for Birmingham so far. Or 1 shot, not even on target. And there we go, it's 2-0. Angel Gomez, who's really just progressed into a phenomenal player. Iwobi makes it 3-0. 3 separate goal scorers, 4 separate goal scorers. This is a whitewash. And I'm going to get out Dybala and Iwobi just to make sure that they can play in the next game. We'll get Keane in there. I mean, the level of these substitutes. This is definitely the best team Everton has ever had. potentially one of the best Premier League teams of all time if we did stay here another season. We'll see what jobs are available. But Gorey makes it 4-1. It's unfortunate to concede, but oh well. We are an attacking team here. Dybala might even got himself an assist there. That would help him out on that race as well. So let's see. We got one more league game, and it's going to be Bayern Munich, my former club, in the Champions League final. And Bayern Munich, I'm almost positive they're the ones that I won the Champions League with. Let's just go to the history real quick. We can take a look back. Yep, so the Champions League with Bayern Munich, that is the only time that I have won the Champions League. Yep, so far. Didn't get there with Inter Milan. So, yeah, the only team that I've won the Champions League with so far, Bayern Munich, is who we're going to be playing, in the final. And we've got a squad to submit. This is going to be long. This might be the first 20-minute episode. Alright, so let's see. Kepa was injured, which is why Pau Lopez was in the team. I'll call him back up. I'll keep all three of them in there, though, for the preliminary squad. Is there anyone else that I need? Alright, so I'll just sort of value. Rodri, unfortunately, just doesn't fit my system. I don't want to play him, I don't, like, he's only got the his main position is defensive mid. I don't play with defensive mids, basically. Bartra is still a decent player, but he's got 7 pace at this point, and that's just too low for me. He's going to be a liability against any, fast attackers. Koke's pretty old at this point. Suso can make his way into the preliminary squad. Ceballos isn't good enough. Ooh, this guy's looking pretty good. I'll get him in the preliminary squad as well. Serrano, 21 years old. He's pretty decent. He can make it in. Collado, he's actually got really good stats. But he's got really bad shooting and defending. He's not going to be making it in the team. Let's see, who else? Denis Suarez, not going to make it. That guy's not a bad defender. I'll get him in as a backup defender. We don't have a lot of defensive options in the national team. You'll notice I've sorted it by value. There's not a whole lot of high-value defenders in the national team, and Marino is also going to make it in there. He's been kind of on my mind for a while now. He's got really good stats, but he can make it in the preliminary squad. Let's see. I kind of want a striker as well. Let's just look for somebody with shooting. 15 shooting. Who comes up? Borja Garces, Borja, Sandro. I mean, no one really that impressive. Let's see 14 shooting, 14 dribbling. I mean, Sandro is still in there. Abel Ruiz. No, I guess we're going to get Sandro in. He's probably not going to make the final squad, but he's the best, like 4th or 5th choice striker that we got. And that is 30. There we go. We've got our preliminary squad for the Euros. That will be the next video not on the channel, but in this series. And now we can get back to club football. Crystal Palace away, who have drawn 1, lost 4 in their last 5. Alright, so let's again get our best lineup in there. Holgate is slightly tired, but he can go ahead and start. Where is Iwobi? He can go there for Keane, who can go in for Collier. Same thing as before. Branthwaite goes there, and I think this might even be the exact same lineup as before. That's fine. Unless we started Suarez. We might have started Suarez. But anyways, let's get into the last game of the Premier League season. And, okay. For some reason, I thought they were that color. There we go. 2 goals for us. Paulo Dybala opening the scoring. And Emre Can, who's at Crystal Palace now. I bet he's not great at this point. But they've made it 2-1. Would be very embarrassing if we drop points here. Emre Can, I mean, he's not bad. Should be scoring against our defense, though. What do you guys do? Oh, I mean, it is no go. What am I saying? Again, it's just so weird, this color of Everton's away kit. 3-1, Ferran Torres. Let's go. That's going to secure the win. Can we get 4? I'll let this play out. There we go. Dybala definitely has cemented his top goal scorer award there. Let's get Brooks on for Traore, and let's get Keane on for Iwobi. I'm going to leave Dybala on for the rest of this game just to see if he can get 1 more goal. And then we're going to get Braithwaite on there just to get him some experience. I'll keep him as a ball-playing defender. That's what he'll be eventually for us if I'm here long enough. But there we go. Ending the season on a high. 104 goals scored, 36 conceded. 1, 2, 3. Joint third best defense in the league. It's not great, but we've got the highest goals scored by a mile. And there it is. Paulo Dybala, 4 goals clear, 28 goals for the top goal scorer award. And he was joint top assister with Iwobi, with Angel Gomez getting second. Paul Pogba the only one anywhere near them. So yeah, it's been an incredible season. All right. Look at these real quick. Iwobi getting the second year in a row. One of our players making the Player of the Year. Ferran Torres, a young player, although he's 24 at this point, but that's fine. Second year in a row, actually. Who's in the Team of the Year? Let's see. Dybala, Lukaku, Torres, Iwobi, and Holgate. Very nice. And I have won Manager of the Year. I think that's the first time I've won Manager of the Year. Yeah, in the Premier League. So there we go. Paulo Dybala gets his top goal scorer award. Let's see real quick. Yeah, nobody scored anywhere. I mean, I say anywhere near that. The closest to 28 was Aguero back in 2020, getting 26 goals. So very impressive there from Dybala. Well worth trading Dominic Calvert-Lewin plus $2 million for Dybala. I mean, that was a steal, absolute steal. Completely unrealistic, but hey, this is a game. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to narrow down the squad. All right, so nobody's injured. Honestly, most of the players that I brought in just in case are going to be the ones that are getting dropped here. I was pretty happy with my squad, so he might stay. Who's better? Actually, he's going to go. Miko Marino might stay. This guy, again, might stay. He's going to go. Suzo's going to go. And then I think, good as Paulo Lopez is, he's just not on the level of De Gea and Arrizabalaga. So he's going to go. We're at 26 players now, Jesus. Who else came in? Moro's good at right wing. Let's see. Carbonell's definitely staying in. He's got 5 goals and 7 so far. Nice young striker. Sandro's going to go. And actually, we've got a lot of midfielders, I think. Let's get our starting squad in there. So Yarzabal, Fabian, and Llorente. We got Luis Alberto. We got Meunier, and he can play attack mid. We got Saul. And Marino. Oof, this is tough. We don't need that many center midfielders. We can lose one more even. Unless I go... Actually, Brian Gill. And I'm going to take Serrano here instead of Gill. Gill hasn't played a lot. That's 23. That's the lineup I'm going to go with. So that's the lineup that you'll see at the Euros from Spain. Shane Duffy can go ahead and leave the club. Let his contract expire. Yep. He isn't likely to play in the future. Yeah, he's likely to leave the club. You're going to leave when you're out of contract. I'm sorry, Duffy. Alright. Let's get into the Champions League final. And what's definitely going to be the longest episode in the entirety of this series. Let's get Iwobi in there. Let's get Braithwaite in there. Actually, let's get Keane in there. Let's get Suarez in there. We'll say goodbye to Guilavogui. Let's get Elneny in there too. Let's get our best possible lineup out on the pitch for this. Alright. Champions League final. Let's go. 5 wins out of 5 for us. 2-2-1 for Bayern Munich. A lot of my players still at the club. Alisson, the best goalkeeper in the world. Who else is starting? Oh wow, not a lot of players from my team actually. Tolisso, Davies, Alaba, Kimmich, and Alisson. Those are the only ones. Kimmich is playing at center back though, as is Alaba, which is interesting, as I trained them both up there. But Paulo Dybala makes it 1-0 on a disallowed goal. Could have been 2-0 very early on there. And it looks like we are going to get this. Who'd have thought Everton and Bayern Munich in the final of the Champions League in 2024? Hey, Ancelotti is the master of the Champions League. Is he still at Everton? I think he is. I don't really keep up with Everton, if I'm being honest, in real life. Oh, and Lukaku gets his goal, makes up for that disallowed one, and it's 2-0. And unless they score a goal here real soon, we are probably going to be taking home our second Champions League trophy. All right, let's give Lukaku a rest. We'll get Keane on there, and let's give Branthwaite a Champions League final appearance. Somewhat risky, but I think he can handle it. I mean, we've got a solid team around him, and Dybala from the penalty mark puts it away. Oh, and I don't even have time for another sub, but that's fine. We are the Champions League winners with Everton, 3-0 in the final. And who was top goal scorer? It was Dybala, with Lukaku as well, both with 9, as well as Diaby there. And Dybala was the top assister. So Dybala, definitely the best player in the world right now. I mean, look at that. Just 67 goal contributions in 47 games. Absolutely incredible season from him. And that is going to do it for this episode. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.